So my third rank 5 7-star and second mutant rank 5 is Captain Britain, and again, just like I said in the Emma Frost video, mutant was the worst class for me, and of course I naturally get it twice, but Captain Britain ended up being my selection, and this just kind of made sense. Like, she's a very strong champion, obviously. She's a champion who I might have the most content uploaded on my channel about. If I search Grass MCoC Captain Britain, it'd probably be the most videos I've done on one champion, just with how she has impacted my channel in the past. But she's different now than she was when I made those older videos, that's for sure. And I really enjoy her, and I admit that I was wrong when she first came out with the buff version. I said it was pretty bad. I honestly think that might be one of the most wrong things I've ever said on the channel, because, yeah, she turned out to be an extremely good champion. On defense, obviously, which I knew originally, but on offense, she's turned out to be much better than I expected, because she is the queen of long-form content in the mutant class, to be honest with you. Outside of Onslaught and a couple other champions in long-form content, she absolutely wrecks it. And we're going to start today against this red goblin from the Crucible quest, I think. And I'm showing you this because it's basically just like a Winter Soldier with 300,000 more health, which makes a bit more sense when I'm playing a champion who's long fight oriented and at rank 5 7-star, right? So we're going to go ahead and build up to special 3, of course, with her at first. That's how you start every Captain Britain fight. There's a couple additional nodes here, like every time I dex, he's going to get a charge, or dex a special attack hit. And then whenever he reaches 10 of them, he's going to be power locked, so obviously that matters some. And it's going to place a little degen as well when we prevent some of his power, but it's not going to make too big difference in the long run. It makes this fight a little bit faster, of course, but no matter. Gonna go ahead and drop a special 2 here, so we get a bunch of prowess, and we have this bulwark now, and the bulwark is great because it allows us to start placing neuroshocks on every hit, and neuroshocks are a pretty nice portion of Britain's damage, especially when she increases the tick rate by 300% in the psionic mode. And yeah, as you can see there, we go ahead and destroy a red goblin in under a minute. But the next fights are definitely gonna be a lot more interesting because we're gonna go fight these two fights here, being Epic of Pain Gwenpool and Epic of Pain Iron Fist. And yeah, these are really fun ones, especially Iron Fist. That one is one of my favorite fights I've ever done, because yeah, Britain, she is just going to start spamming specials so much, especially against this Gwenpool here. Because every time Gwenpool drops a special, we're going to get a bar of power via Matador. So once we get to special 3 and we get that 60% power efficiency, we're just going to be spamming special 2s back to back to back and stuff. And it's gonna be pretty fun. So go ahead and gonna get to special 3 right here. I'm just gonna wait for the power loss node to go away, and then once it's gone, we go ahead and drop the special 3, and then we're just gonna start spamming special 2s at this point, because as you can see there, we have so much power. I keep getting hit by our special 1 because I'm bad at remembering if I'm in very controls or not. And then we just wait for her to drop another special here, and then boom, we just barely lose any power. It's pretty ridiculous, and in this fight, you can only do damage during your specials when you have a prowess effect, and Britain, of course, is kind of perfect for that, because, yeah, we have prowess effects, no problem, and we do all of our damage on special attacks almost. So go ahead and drop another special 2 there, and this is just getting completely ridiculous. So drop another one to block, because why the hell not, and then she goes down, so there's that fight. And then we move on to fight Iron Fist next, and this is a really fun one. I didn't show the nodes, but for this, I'm going to get a lot of power when I block, and then it has a node where I can't place any debuffs or buffs on him, and he can't place any debuffs, or I can't get any buffs, I think. I might have mixed it up, but either way, I know for a fact he can't gain debuffs, I can't gain buffs. And that's perfect for Britain because she doesn't care about any of that. She doesn't get any buffs, she doesn't place any debuffs in her kit, and with the amount of additional power we're getting, with all that power efficiency, we're just going to be completely mauling him. Because yeah, every time I block a hit, we're going to get a burst of power, and it's just completely ridiculous. So yeah, she's kind of perfect for this fight. Go ahead and drop another special 2 here into protection. It's fine, it's whatever. And then he's going to drop his. I'm going to probably go for a heavy to remove protection, and then drop my special 2 right after. which of course does a crazy amount of damage. And we just keep the cycle going because I'm going to go ahead and hit him a bunch here, place some more Nero Shocks, let those take a good bit, and then go for my special 2, get a nice 70k crit there, and then we just need to get protection down, he dies, which I think I do, like right here, I catch him with my relic and then go for a heavy, and that's going to finish him off right before Psionic Mode expires, so perfect, and we'll move on to the next fight, which is, I think we're going to take a path in 9.4 now. This is going to be the special connoisseur path, so I think it's like the same node we saw on Gwenpool. You can only deal damage when you have when you drop a special attack with a prowess effect currently active. And of course, Britain, she's going to get these indefinite prowesses. After I drop a special 3, I'll have 9 of them, and then they don't go away again, of course, because they're indefinite. So we just go ahead and try to do a bunch of special attack damage that way, and then Neros will be ticking very hard during our specials as well to allow us to get even more damage. But yeah, you can only do damage during specials with a prowess, which of course limits characters very much, but Britain's maybe the best special connoisseur character in the game to deal with the node, because she has very easy way of course dealing with the node, and then you just get to do so much damage during your specials, you're not really missing out on any additional damage. So we go ahead and keep baiting Red Hulk specials and stuff here. I go for another special 2, which is going to do a large chunk of damage, of course, and then we'll get him to drop his special again, and we just keep getting back into the rhythm. Gonna go ahead and drop a relic, and then my special 2 once more, I think, unless I go for another special 3, but no, we're just going to go for another special 2. And at this point, he's just taking so much damage. I'm just going to like drop some special 1s, because the Nero Shocks are just completely ridiculous. They're just taking him down so much. And I want to see like the percentage of damage that came from Neros in this fight, honestly, because I feel like it's a very chunky amount. 42% of the damage came from Neros in that fight. I definitely think it's underrated how much Britain's damage comes from the Neros themselves rather than just the special damage, which makes a little bit of sense because with how their tick rate is increased by so much, you just don't really get to see the numbers that often. But yeah, do not sleep on her Nero Shock damage when compared to her special damage. They are almost even, sometimes, depending on if you can stack them up well. I swear this shield sucked, man. Every time I tried to go for a light intercept, she just walk up light attacked me, which is a lot of fun. But we're of course going to go ahead and drop a special 3 at the start of the fight, and then we'll go ahead and get into Psionic Mode that way. And so we drop it here. The special itself doesn't do a lot of damage because it's trying to find your damage based off of when you activated the special, like if you had the prowess. And when we activated the special, we didn't have a prowess yet, so it's not going to bypass the protection and stuff, but of course, our next special is going to. So, go ahead, bait her special 1 here, place some Nero Shocks next, and then we'll go ahead and drop another special 2 right after my relic as well. And that's going to do quite a bit of damage for sure. We have class advantage in this as well, which is great. She definitely feels class advantage a good bit because she doesn't increase her own attack rating in her base kit in any way. So she feels a lot more than other champions who do that would. And then we'll go ahead and drop another special 2 here, which probably kills her if I had to guess. Yeah, it definitely does. That was very nice special 2 crit right there. So last up, I think, is going to be Necropolis Kraven. So this is a massive fight, of course. We've got like 8 million health here. And this is one of the most BS fights in all of Necropolis, in my opinion, because you basically take unavoidable damage at some point, unless you're playing it perfectly with knocking him into his traps with your specials and stuff, which is almost impossible. Basically, he's going to trigger a trap on a special 2 as well, rather than just a special 1. And when that happens, when the trap arms, he's going to gain this Hunter charge, and when he reaches 3 of them, you take 15% of your health. And of course, if you walk into a trap, which would remove one of the charges, you also take a burst of damage. So the only way to prevent the damage you take is by removing the trap, by pushing him into it with your special, which is just more often than not going to happen, especially with trap placement and stuff, because it's very difficult to manage a lot. But Britain, she's just going to do a crazy amount of damage to where we basically kill him before he can kill us, and that's kind of the strategy we're going for. Obviously, I don't want to run into traps very often, which is definitely going to happen at some point in this fight still. But as you can see, once this trap arms, we're going to lose 15% of our health because he reached 3 of his 100 charges. So yeah, I hate this fight. I do think it's a bit of a BS fight at times, but It's one that Britain can show off for, which is really cool. And luckily he didn't go red there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and bait the special 2. And we did our first Sonic mode cycle there, basically, so we're going to go ahead and get our next one ready, which I have to get to special 3 for. And then we go ahead and I went into the route, but we go ahead and deal with it just fine. I'm going to go ahead and dex the special 2 here, and then go for my special 3 next. So we only have 10 prowess when activating it, but we'll have 19 after it. And our Neuroshocks as well scale with special damage, so it's definitely nice to go ahead and ramp them up. I don't know what that was about, because it looked like the trap triggered, but apparently it didn't trigger. So, yeah, I guess I got rooted, and then I dropped the special 2 into block as reaction, kind of. So that sucked a little bit, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and drop another special 2 here. And this is kind of the fight, man. Like, I don't know if I'm going to commentate over this whole thing, because you're going to eventually see him drop. With my health low, of course, because of the amount of burst damage we do take in this fight. It's kind of stupid, but I think I am going to stop talking at this point, because you kind of get what the fight is about. And will say, if you enjoyed the video, do consider hitting a like and a sub and stuff, and hitting a hype as well if you feel like it. Definitely appreciate it, and be on the lookout for more rank 5 Captain Britain content on the way as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I'll let the rest of the fight play out, and I'll see you in the next one.